welcome everyone to another day of racing. We have PMA versus FC, and they've gone for some interesting home map picks. Currently we've got FC going with a home map of Nagao. I think it's the first time it's been home mapped. PMA are looking strong, I think currently on a winning streak, I think.
Oi, oi.
Oh, he
We felt it.
just
Believe it.
scared the shit out of me. I didn't even hear you join.
Well, here I am.
Look at that. Another co-caster, two casters again this weekend.
The double casting is on.
Double trouble. Anything like it was yesterday, then it's playing with the rules
I'm currently casting blindly.
blindly. Yeah. Oh yes, you are.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yes, I am.
Good shout. That would have been great. Just keep you in the dark. Can we get lucky to cast? What is that? Oh, that's an interesting perspective. Nagao hasn't got a spectator cam or anything, so just up in the air. MR2, EG6, and Nagao. Interesting map pick. I don't think we've ever seen it been raced before. Civic has already got a bit of a lead. I think the first sector is quite open to more advantage to power cars. Or the one.
Oh wow, that gap.
Yeah.
It's already happening. Although I don't think the MR2 is going to close the gap in the corners.
No, I mean there is.
I don't think it'll be enough.
It's very like twisty towards the end, though, isn't it? Ooh,
Yeah, remember that Nagao also has this thing where when you actually have a 20-meter gap, it's not too bad around the corners.
Yeah. But also the meters are somewhat inconsistent whilst you're racing. Within 50 meters, is it? Oh, it's not night either. Oh, bruh. Oh, too many things going on. There's always one thing that catches up. I guess we've got to redo it at night then. Who was hosting the lobby? I think the PMA driver's hosting the lobby. Maybe they haven't raced before. Don't know. It's meant to be at night. So annoying. Ooh, already a redeemed Euro pick. Oh, and a follow. Was that T launcher or was launcher?
Launcher.
I don't know. I can't see the first.
Stauncher.
Stauncher. Was
Welcome
it?
torch. No, not torture.
Stauncher with an S or something.
Tauncher.
Tauncher.
Something like T-launcher, but wow, that MR2 is really keeping up still. I'm quite surprised it's gotten this far, because that EG is really crazy on this course. I'm not too sure about the MR2, but
Yeah, I think it's probably the course is more geared towards another follow.
Guava OCE, Guava OS.
But I think the map hands itself to agile cars more than power cars, I think. MR2s. I think it's a bit like Akagi, actually.
It's hard to tell how well the M2 is driving because of the lag at the moment, but
Yeah. Apparently this
just,
is the most stable combination we have between the two.
different racing line here. Just
Oh.
not enough though. Not enough to get around that side.
That was an interesting line. He managed to close the gap. I don't know what the Civic was doing on the inside there. It kind of looked very lethargic to get on the power.
Here. Is that gonna make? Oh, that might cost him a mistake though. If he makes a mistake around that outside, that gap is pulling away here as well. Nothing you can do here.
Yeah, the MR2 driver is really putting up a battle. I mean, in the beginning it looked like he was basically getting dropped, but he's definitely closed up that gap. But I suppose we would expect the FC drivers to be better here, as it's their home map.
Yeah, it definitely plays a factor. Oh, a wee bit of lag there. Got me scared for a second.
I think that was a bump or something, I'm not sure. It got very close there. Yeah,
What do you think? Is Civic's playing safe here, or is it absolutely just trying its best?
I think that it's probably a lack of practice. Civic driver probably hasn't done this one too often. Screenshot.
Both players though keeping up pace.
27. I don't know. They had
Both
platinum
are quite
time.
fair. That MR2 is getting aggressive though sometimes, so I think he's a bit more confident. So we're on the swap. We might see some distance.
Back to lobby. I think we're gonna have to redo the lobby just for the night. Okay, they haven't done anything.
I'm biased if you get them to switch to night next run.
Yeah, I tried to do it this
can
run,
really.
but they didn't.
Yeah.
No, are they? Yes, they are.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Going nighttime now. It's going to change their perception of speed, so that might cause some accidents, but we'll see.
And it would be client leader. MR2 leads. Okay, away we go. Small correction, but good. What was it? Good compliance. That's the word. So we actually have a spec at night from the MR2 in front. So the Civic's time was a platinum in the daytime. This doesn't look dark at all. Old weather.
What have you done? This looks horrid.
It doesn't even look dark at all.
I don't know if it's just me, but it looks a bit like Roblox now.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? I don't know why the textures have gone all
I don't know what's happening
weird.
here.
Okay, well, I think that is just how night is.
Might be the new version, but
2.1.5. I don't know. I think I remember hearing something about the night being somewhat bugged on Nagao and the new maps at least. Dark daytime, bright daytime.
dark daytime.
It literally looks like day. I mean, the only advantage here is that the MR2 driver hasn't got his lights on, making a bit of a mistake there, I think. But it means that it completely robs the Civic of any information on how far away he is.
I think another factor is if you focus too much on that car ahead that's lagging like crazy, it really puts off your own kind of racing line as well, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
But it seems that he is quite focused on himself there. He's really getting those corners like tight.
Yeah, there also might be an element of like lifted pressure. You know, when you're chasing, I don't think there's as much pressure because
That's true, yeah.
you just have to keep up, and I think the MR2 is probably thinking that he's got to win it, and because he's got to win it, he's just adding more pressure as well as leading. A bit of a mistake there, I think. But yeah, it could
Some slow battling here.
could completely crumble. Although the MR2 looked much better on the first round, or or the EG6 player or the PMA player could just be AKX, could be better in the first sector, because we did see EG6 did pull a bit of a gap in the first sector.
We got a bit of a straight coming up now, and that EG6 closed the gap.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be running away as much, does he?
Yeah. Oh, here it goes. Another straight here.
Can you use
remember, these are the short straights.
That's true. Could you use the inside of that grass there on the other side of the gutter and pull a initial D-esque move? Or is it too narrow on some cars and so the front end just messes up?
I think you get punished more. Like, you really need to practice those gutters to get them just right.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might get lucky and get away with it, but 90% of the time it's just not worth it.
I think the MR2 made a big mistake there. Yeah, big mistake.
Oh.
I think.
Big crash.
Yeah, that wasn't just lag, and he was a bit teleporty just before whatever mistake he had, but it looks like the Civic is just gonna another mistake there.
Oh wow!
Look at that.
PMA is just gonna take it home.
Yeah, that's completely changed. You know, I imagine PMA didn't think that they'd win the downhill or win this map. They kind of almost what's the word? Took it out of their pool and just like accepting defeat on this map. But this is interesting turn of events. They didn't see the breakpoint. I wonder. I don't think it is different for me than it is for the players. I assume we're all seeing this pretty broad daylight. This is why you turn your headlights on at night. It's hardly night, isn't it? It's like night if it was zero cloud cover and the moon was just bright that day.
It's just a full moon, that's all it is, really.
Yeah. I suppose it is. Solar eclipse at night. Yeah, probably. It's just really bright. But that is an unexpected and similar pace. Similar pace there. Similar pace. 27, low 27 and high 27, I believe the first one was.
Yeah, I think it would have been a meter battle if it wasn't for the crash.
Probably, but I think if the MR2 had, it was probably just like nerves and such, but I think he could have probably had that. He did have the better time. Okay, do we have an uphill lobby? I thought they were on top of it. They seem to be in top of it. But not as ahead as I anticipated. Oh, here we go. Here's the VPN IP address. Well, I wonder if we have a similar kind of story on the uphill then. I assume the FC player would have practiced it more, and the PMA player not so much.
I mean, it's all the factors, really, isn't it? If you don't practice nighttime, your pace is really going to fall. Not only that, you're more likely to make mistakes.
Yeah, that is
I feel like switching from day to night, you know, can maybe less of a factor, but can still kind of put you off.
Yeah.
Especially if you're leading and getting that pressure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know. Nagao is probably the best map to pick for newer players, for newer teams, because instead of having to try and compete with, you know, other players' experience from years ago, they've only got to compete with, you know, how new the map is to everyone else, you know. So, in terms of like best ability to be competitive, it probably makes the most sense to pick Nagao, practice Nagao, and then get a decent time on Nagao and then go further. I think in terms of competitiveness to other players.
Yeah, especially like knowing that it's a newer map, a lot of people aren't going to be prepared for it. We're not really going to practice it or have as much experience on that track, so
Yeah, definitely.
it's definitely we'll see more of the Nagao picks later on, I would assume,
Yeah, definitely with
getting
the
closer to it.
optimization of the newest version. I know it's not, the lags aren't such a problem for me now in
And
playing
then
Nagao.
Tsukuba's on its way as well.
That's true, yeah. Another new map.
No one's going to be ready for Tsukuba. After a week, I think some people will kind of forget their time attacks and will be quite vulnerable to map picks like Tsukuba.
For sure. The lane of fruits. Okay. Okay, I don't even know what's going on now. We were about to go and then
Be trouble.
X out. I don't know who's doing it. Who's doing another follow? Oh, I didn't quite catch
see
that
it.
name. No.
Oh no, I missed it. Oh, goddamn. I missed it. Sorry.
Probably another name I couldn't pronounce. So it's not like
Whoever you are, welcome to the Frog Gang.
wrong game. Okay. Come on, we gonna... Is PMA gonna decide on a position? Come on, what are we doing? They're just sleeping on this.
No, going back to Tsukuba, I think when you have like a certain amount of like, you know how you can adjust, like the higher you are up the skill level, the more you can kind of adjust to newer maps and things, and that's obviously easier for better players. And I feel like if both teams in a scenario where Tsukuba is, was to release, we would have both of them kind of just leave the better player winning that map, regardless of how much time they've spent practicing.
Yeah, I suppose the only difference is that, of course, if you've played the game for a while, then you know how the car works, right? And so then it becomes a matter of learning the map only. Rather with the new players, it'll be learning the car and the map. But you're probably right in terms of I haven't even got a spec time on the Gal yet, so probably.
Go 2 FCs.
Oh, I don't know what.
Oh, going wide in the start.
Again, already wide. Oh, that bit of lag. No, I think he did just go a bit wide.
Oh, is that side? Oh no, he lets go.
I have no idea.
Oh wow, okay. It's really hard to say what's happening. It's quite jittery.
That's weird. Why does it say 84? Okay, don't know what is going on. Controller disconnected, maybe?
Nice race.
Oh yeah.
Unbiased.
Oh my
Unbiased.
god. It's because I can do too many things at a time.
I didn't think I saw that. Oh my goodness.
Well, you didn't miss anything. A bit of side by side. A little controller disconnecting probably and a bit of lag. There you go. Up to speed. Ah.
We're like a broadcast from like the old days where you'd only have a radio and you'd have to imagine what's happening.
Yeah. I need like 2 different brains, 2 different sets of hands. It does all happen at the same time.
Both of them spec.
Were they?
Are both of them spec?
I don't know. I would be inclined to believe that the PMA play could be spec, but it would be, I'd imagine.
Ooh, big blunder on the grass.
But I'd imagine the PMA player to be not as fast because of what we're seeing here. It's a bit odd, but it's not looking good for FC, is it? picked the map, unfortunately lost the downhill, and if he keeps that gap, then I think FC might be struggling, to say the least.
He's gained back the gap that he had after the mistake.
Big mistake there from the
He's
PMA.
really gaining back on him here. So trying to squeeze it between that guardrail.
Oh, a squeezer, I think.
Squeeze.
Yeah, and a penalty. He's waiting.
It's unfortunate.
He's waiting. Okay, it could be side by side, but if he's happy with that, he's happy with that. I think this FC player is quite hesitant to get side by side with the with the PMA player here, just because I don't know that they're both confident in side by side abilities of themselves or the other player. Should remove this chat box. But yeah, I mean, it's quite like seesawing.
FC, he's pushing it much more. He's getting those wider angles, gaining him more speed through the corners. Just allows him to gain every time there's some sort of a mistake.
Yeah, there's a lot of hesitation from the PMA driver on the throttle, I think. He's on it, he's off it, he doesn't know when to be on it, and I think that probably comes down to experience.
I think FC here is also having a bit of trouble just finding a way to pass him.
Definitely.
Because he's got the pace here, it's just he's not quite sure how to tackle the
overtake,
gaps.
yeah. But then if it is really laggy, then it's almost a bad idea to go for an overtake. You want to try and play it out for the long game, and when you're leading, just kind of run away with it. Yeah, see another.
Just not enough. Just not
Side by
enough. Really
side.
pushing him here.
Bit of a touch there, but yeah, I mean,
Must be feeling the pressure at some point. He's making huge mistakes.
a bit of a gut.
Over and over.
Yeah, definitely.
Corner by corner. A nice drift by FC there.
Well, again, that's another
He's
good
really
drift.
Squeezing it. He's really trying to tackle it. He is not
Oh, he's gone
wanting to
blind.
do another race.
He's gone blind. Can't even tell. Yeah, he's
Blind on a dark night day.
side by side. Come on, keep it. It's just not. Yeah, it's just not confident. What a big mistake.
Big
No.
blunder, but no.
Yes, yes, it
flat.
is. Yes, it
Oh,
is.
but he squeezes and makes it.
He does it.
Wow.
Oh, what a photo finish.
Just by like 1 or 2 meters. That's crazy.
A coin flip tiebreaker. That's interesting.
That last corner was something else.
That is odd.
I think that's why FC picked that Nagawa as their home map.
Yeah, okay, so we're getting a bit of a bit of what's the word, confrontation from the other team here. And well, no, he said he won, but apparently on the other perspective, yeah, well, coin flip anyway. Okay, and it is uphill again. Uphill again. Hopefully they still open the lobby.
We'll find out soon, Proto.
PMA's home map was Irohazaka.
Oh, they picked Euro?
Yeah, they went with Iro.
I mean, they do have an MR2 driver.
Yes, but I think they've got an FC uphiller. I'm not sure if they've got another uphiller. Although the team is reasonably big, so... See, I'm on it
I would
now.
imagine they'd run the MR2, but see what happens in this coin flip first.
Yeah, I think I'll be right on the downhill.
Go
But
uphill.
I don't know who they'll play for the uphill FC. I don't know if they've got a GTO or Evo player. Yeah, Irozak is not a great map to see any real side by side. FC going side by side, the first corner,
Oh, wow.
first opportunity. He's keeping it.
And he holds it.
Bit of a mistake there. I think he got penalties or something, but we don't know where the other guy's gone. And big mistake. I think he reset his car, but I think this it's just the FC driver's got to stay ahead, and then that's it. He seems a lot more confident, but the corners aren't great. Some of them he's just over committing to his drift.
Yeah, True really is going to have to kind of focus up again. He's probably happy about the overtake, but
Oh, definitely.
if you're not focused, anything could happen, really.
Yeah, that does remind me of Inoko's Akina uphill overtake. First corner, I think it was against Navis, was it? But already side by side the first corner, and he managed to get an overtake out of it as well. It's literally identical start to Akina uphill in the outcome. Oh, that wasn't corner 1, was it? Corner 2? Don't know. I don't know Nagao. That's true. We've had a lot of people rage quitting lately. Had it yesterday, had it
Oh, yeah.
last week or something. Which is, I know, I can understand it, you know, you're a bit frustrated. Hit a polygon, hit a pixel, you know it's already over, you just want it to be done. But I think it just shows a bit of a lack of respect for the other teammates and who you're racing. Also, there's no real reason to do it, you know, if you lose either way, you know, it's just, you gotta sit for 2-3 minutes. But
It's just about remembering that it is a game at the end of the day.
exactly.
And what happens is, as you know, as painful it could be emotionally, it happens. And that's just it, you gotta kind of live with it.
That is true as well.
And I'm not one to speak, but hey ho.
The other, it does, if you quit, then you completely close the door to any opportunity for the other person ahead to crash, and crash quite catastrophically. So
It's just about not giving up, you know. Anything could really happen, even if you somehow manage to keep up after a crash, you know. Like, it's still an opportunity, and every time you get those opportunities, you just have to take them.
exactly. I think like he's referencing mine and his battle on Akiki uphill, which was a terrible moment for me. I'm not sure if he crashed, but I know I definitely did. And I was convincingly winning as well. It was such a shame. Like 50-meter plus gap, and it was just went down to 0, and that was it. Terrible. I'm not familiar with Subway and Asklad's battle, but I imagine it will probably be similar, with it being like a crash and then a crash on the other side, and then it's just to the end, you know. But yeah, convincing win for the FC. I think he's got even more of a gap, you know, 300 meters or something.
It's definitely secured the uphill here.
Definitely. Oh yes, oh yeah, he did. Yeah, that was a shame as well. I remember a Subway and Asklad's race. Asklad was leading 50 meters or so, and then you have him crash on like the last corner into the big braking zone at the end, and that is a shame, you know. Subway. That's his name, you know. Subway.
Like a sandwich.
Pronounced it extreme. Subway, yeah.
There we go, up on the finish.
Convincing finish. I want to meet how far he was on the meters, but we won't get an accurate depiction of that because of course the Nagao's meters are like bugged. You go above like 50 meters or something. But yeah, Iro Hizaka downhill now. I don't know about you, but zero tier seems to be a lot better on connecting like the first time. I don't know if that's because the lobby's not up, but zero tier's instant. Redmond seems to like take a while. Yeah, I think the ping was a lot better on the second round than the first round, but equally, I think we were watching the person that hosted it, so that's a matter of.
Yeah, I mean, it also depends on like the distance, doesn't it? Never really guaranteed a smooth experience at such a high ping.
Yeah. And it does. It's broken. Worked on it, are you? Time to blame Absolute again. I think that might come down to the net code of IU though. You pick position this time. Okay, so we'll see FC's MR2 player again. I don't think, if they haven't got any other uphillers, but they've got a full team, I think they should have another uphiller who is, you know, Evo GTR. Host leader. Okay. Okay.
I think UPnP is generally better for latency. The only problem is that it can lead to a lot of like dropped packets, and when it lags, it will be horrendous.
And the VPN will be less consistent.
Well, the VPN would be maybe like slower but more consistent because it's got like, you know, like a different algorithm that the packets run through.
Right. I mean, I don't know anything about internet. It all seems to be quite confusing, all of it.
Has got ignored what?
It didn't get ignored. You said downhill. Irazaka downhill. Bro, trying to throw shade on me again. I've been absolutely abused yesterday.
I imagine someone's struggling to find a player for their car.
Well, it's weird. So apparently this PMA player was able to get in and then not able to get in, and now it's internet. The limit has been reached, but it's internet issues.
Moment.
Yeah, tragic.
You know, we need some like TikTok brain rot on the screen
to keep
to keep everyone in, like, you know, just the time span is like what do you call it?
Yeah, you gotta keep people interested between
like
the
1 minute of like nothing happening and it's like game over. Everyone goes crazy, the whole town blows up, everyone starts, you know, violence everywhere, like
myself.
Absolute mayhem.
Someone showed me a screenshot of their like their screen, and it was just like, how many different applications and things could you be doing and watching at once? It's just insane. Oh, here we go. We have got him
Go.
back in the lobby. Come on, set it before we start. Get it right.
If they want to start the race, that is.
Okay, let's go. Ping might be an issue, perhaps.
Alrighty. Let's hope both drivers decide to drive safely and responsibly, wearing their seatbelts.
Yeah, that's what we're going
Because
for.
if they don't, no one could predict what could happen.
There you go, Disco. There's your song request, and the other guys.
Oh, a big gap. What's happening here?
I don't know. NSX. What do you mean NSX? MR2.
Two MR2s.
Two MR2s. This is horrible. From this perspective, we're gonna try the other perspective. Oh no, because the jitter is not good. That's the issue. It's the jitter, I think. No, it's MR2 versus MR2. Yeah. I mean, what a song request! Blackout for the blackout driver. Is that Disco's idea? Was that his plan all along? I don't know. Things seems to have kind of settled down a bit, and he's right on him. I think we might be able to switch perspective and actually see some not jittery racing, but hey, we'll see. Actually weird, I don't know what that gap was at the beginning then. Must have just been purely lag or something.
Yeah, it might have just been lag, or maybe bro was, I don't know, AFK.
I don't know how I'm getting, well, my ping to the host is really good, like 84. I think a mistake there from the FC driver, yeah, side by side. Not sure, too sure what that was, but difficult to tell. But could have been a mistake. I don't think it was any push or any bumps or anything. I think it was just a mistake, and I suppose the PMA driver just didn't know what to do, so decided to just play it safe and just go back. But as far as I was aware, that was a fair side by side to potentially overtake on the next corner, having the I think that was a bit of a touch there. I think, I'm not sure though, but Irazaki is such a touchy map. Well, it can be not, but
Yeah, if Guava keeps that up, it might cause an accident. Not something you want.
Yeah, the PMA driver does definitely seem to be a lot more confident on this map, and I think the FC driver just overdoes it. Yeah,
mistake.
Big one. But
He's just no way to overtake, no room, no space, just blocked the whole wall. Made an absolute roadblock from it. Absolutely nothing you could do there.
Yeah, it's definitely quite difficult, and that is a lovely bit of ping there. I don't know what that was.
Boing.
Yeah, Rover turned into a spring. Yeah, I think definitely Guava. Okay, that's an easy to pronounce name. Guava is better. I agree with that statement. Also makes sense logically, being that PMA picked the map.
Yeah,
so.
we don't really know what happened. I've got a call here saying that he got murdered, unbiased.
Yeah, I mean we can ask him if there was
you
any
wanna
lag
tell
issues.
Blackout to slow down.
But it was just
Oh,
that could have been
didn't
ping.
see.
I don't know what.
It looked like,
Okay, it got flipped from the. Okay, I'm gonna just say.
I thought he got flipped from the road.
Well, I have no idea. Blackout.
Okay, maybe.
We'll just wait. We'll just reset. Kind of reset. He's waiting. Well, it's going slow. I don't know about waiting, but yeah, okay, he's with him now. I mean, to do it at the end. I mean, yeah, that's
Let's
just
see,
lag.
We've got a replay here, thanks to Shu.
Okay, I don't know why he broke at the end there, but
Yeah, no,
next
looking
round.
at the replay, he's in the middle of the road, and
Just,
I'm not quite sure.
I don't know. I mean, my perspective isn't as good. I think Lucky's also watching
the
as well.
car- The car must have teleported, no?
Well, that's what it looked like on our screen.
Into him. No, we didn't see the car teleport.
No, it
Ask
wasn't.
him.
That wasn't a teleport. But he just jumped. He just magically exploded out of nowhere,
Yeah, I think.
and that's
'cause,
lag.
I mean, he's gonna see
Bloody
something
hell.
else compared to you.
Yeah. I mean, whose perspective do you trust then? I think. I suppose you have to trust my perspective,
Blackouts for
don't you?
sure.
Well, yeah, but in terms of like,
Blackout didn't see it, but PMA did, and that's the problem here. But
yeah,
anyway.
I don't know. I mean,
Oh.
mistake. Controller disconnected. Guy is
Rip.
floating everywhere. Okay, so we just wait.
Okay.
Guava. How do you UAV? Do we actually? Yeah, that's a good shout. Do we have other drivers? Yeah, he did get a poor start because of that lag. And then he started. Yeah, it's. That's what we're doing. PMA's waiting, but I think we're just explaining what the players are seeing. Who's the problem? I think Guava might be the problem, because I'm fine with at least for
Yeah,
my
would be Guava here.
player swap from PMA. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to play a swap here.
I don't know if that's gonna fix it. Because then initially
Actually,
we're
yeah,
gonna
okay, we
see
do.
have a host and see what happens.
Okay, we'll
or
try.
just swap players.
Well, no, because he was trying to host and I couldn't join him, so I think so that's why we went with the FC player. I mean, we can try again, but if not, then I think we're gonna have to go
Swap
with
players.
PMA swapping players. Yeah.
Initial Unity in a nutshell. Oh yeah. We need a slander gif. Why don't we have a slander gif yet? Unless I've not seen it.
Is that?
It is what it is.
Yeah, that is the right one. Wow. VPN. Red. Min. We'll try the other person hosting. If I can't join, then PMA's gonna have to have a player swap.
Yeah, not like it. You're gonna have to link me those after a stream.
This is unfortunate for PMA, of course, because they might have, you might delegate maps and stuff to other people and have it so that, certain people play certain maps because of the car advantage. But, yeah. No fun. Oh, I am in, actually. But I think the ping might be... I mean, we can try it. We can try it. Okay, and it was second round, and FC led, so it'd be host leader for PMA. Yeah, okay, I think. Yeah, okay, that's correct. So that's away we go.
Let's have a look. Back at it again. Don't pull off a deja vu.
Yeah, I think Guava has the internet issues here because even I'm getting a much
it feels
worse.
better.
Yeah, but
It looks better. It's closer already.
it might be more stable. We never know. Okay.
So now We're seeing Guava's perspective really, and Blackout's a wee bit laggy, but it's definitely more.
Oh, a lot better than the other one.
Oh.
Yeah. Then I don't think they took a screenshot on the last race because of the waiting fiasco that happened at the end of that. Yeah, it must be. It must be more stable, but a higher ping, and then the other way around, it's lower, but more ping and jitter and stuff. 10 meters for first round. Okay, noted. I'm not sure that it will go to 4 rounds, but with the PMA player already taking quite a lead here, then let's go on board with the PMA player. Looks to be about 50 meters, I imagine.
What a gap here.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think it helps that the FC players struggling in the hairpins, and this map just consists of hairpins, is all it is.
I mean, we can actually see Guava's perspective quite well, quite stable, and it's absolutely sanding those corners.
Yeah, he's doing a very good job.
Around the inside.
Oh, I think that was a mistake, no?
Yeah, that was a big stall in the back there.
Yeah, definitely. I think breaking a... No, I mean, he seems to really have practiced this one. He's getting braking points perfect, turning in at the perfect time, just catching the inner lip of the asphalt there.
I can hear the car behind really falling back now.
Yeah. Headlights as well, you just see them burst off in the distance. Yeah. Yeah, he was somewhat visible on the straights, but now he's completely back down. Yeah.
That was an OG, no? I don't know. Yeah, I think he is.
Is he?
I think he is. Yeah, I think he is. I remember Guava from some time ago. I'm not quite sure. So you might have the experience advantage, I guess.
That's interesting. Interesting to see him in the PMA sub team. I think getting a bit too much oversteer there in that corner, but very, very well collected, calm, collected. Yeah, very comfortable win, I think.
Yeah, he feels the car, knows the map, knows what he's doing.
Yeah, for sure.
Just a matter about not making any sort of mistake, like hitting the inside of the guardrail. He's getting really close to it, and I'm just getting scared watching him. He's absolutely pushing those mirrors.
Wonder what kind of time we're going to see. I don't remember there being any really big mistake or anything at the beginning, so potentially
Time attack.
Quite a good pace. Low 40, like
Yeah,
as in.
like
well, I don't know about 40. Probably like as in low 40s in 45 seconds to 40 or something. 43.
Wow, it's gonna be even lower.
42.
42.
That is really good race pace. Really good race pace.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, PMA winning the downhill then.
What's gonna happen on the uphill though? That's what I'm curious about, you know? What kind of car mixeroo are we gonna see here?
Yeah, definitely.
Lost frogs, even though you bet PMA wins downhill.
Love it.
Oh, I should have bet on PMA.
A bit.
Oh, I see it right, yeah. Yeah, Honey's right.
Alright, there we go. I mean, but the internet issues here, I think that we seem to be getting into lobbies pretty quickly. But that was very fair.
Yeah, it was definitely smoother, less problematic. Why you joined Div 3 team? I have no idea.
Yeah, with what, putting a 42 down in PvP, I imagine should be at least Div 1, shouldn't he?
Yeah, Honey's got a point.
What has he said?
This sub-team of the #1 team, so obviously they're gonna have some sort of decent pace. It's not a team by itself. It's a sub-team of, yeah.
Yeah, but I'd imagine. But they've got some really new players though.
Yeah, there are some new players in PMA.
I really know.
If I remember. Let me have a look.
I don't know. I remember that, like, well, at least in
There's
terms
some like really new, some kind of like played before. But I don't know. It's half and half, I would say.
Interesting. I thought it was more of a team to kind of get people
the
to.
Skodap will be there.
FCFC? What is this pick? What?
Wow. Again, the double FC combo.
And the FC player here deciding to chase. Actually, he's given the lead to the other FC player, which is
holding him in the back there.
Interesting. I don't know.
There's no way they're going to fit in a drift.
Oh no, no chance. Got to be
Don't know
very
how that would be
careful.
possible.
Oh my god, they're doing it though, side by side during the corners.
Making it work.
Yeah, I'd be very wary following this person. He's right there.
Yeah, very close contact.
Side by side there. He's going to have the outside, getting a bit of a squeeze there.
Pushed. Yeah, not much you can do there.
No. This is a very odd and interesting matchup. Oh, a bit of a
mistake.
Getting that corner wrong, I think.
Understeer bump.
Oh, a bit of a. I think that was a bit too pushy there. I think
that was yeah, definitely.
So we'll give a strike 1 to the PMA player there, I think. Yeah, side by side. He doesn't want to be on the outside of his next corner, so there's really nothing you can do but just push on the pressure, you know?
It's really about the camber.
He's going for the outside line though. That's.
The camber here is going to be really important. Get that exit speed.
Oh, big mistake
really
from the
pushing.
player. Yeah, getting too much on the inside. Little mistake, pushing him back, but I'm sure this gap won't stay there for very long.
Yeah, True is just more confident here, I think. Even though there's a wee gap developing, I think he could make it back here.
Oh no, the PMA player looks to be making a little mistake there. And then another one on the exit there, I think.
Yeah, definitely slowed him down there.
Yeah, and the gap just dissolves.
Again, side by side.
Oh, he's getting really close.
This might come down to the last corner. You might have to see who gets that power exit, who's able to maintain that speed.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a strategy that what True is planning on doing. Maybe backing off towards the end, trying to get a really good final corner, and then, or just trying to put on the pressure all throughout the all 3 of the corners. Both drivers are very composed for how much pressure is being put on the PMA driver here. Oh, he's just getting close, just going for any gap that kind of develops, making himself known. Another straight here, a lot closer. Traction battle.
Definitely a very aggressive style True has here. That could like happen to give him a good opportunity. Oh, it gets tapped into the dip though.
Oh, follower.
Here we go. Onto the upcoming straight.
Joao Milk. What is that? Joao Milk. This is really close. He's trying to get any gap, anything. He goes deep. This is it. Oh, but that was all lag. The exit
speed.
Oh, blind attack here. Last straight. He's squeezing there. It's just not anything to do there.
He's
no
overcommitted
space.
to it.
Yeah. Spice
Maybe
and
25, 30 meter.
Spice in
35
the
meter.
AS, and the other is Juice. Jayos Milk. God. Already plain English is hard enough for me. Too
That's
early.
like Joa's milk. You know,
That's
like
probably, that's it. Joe Milk. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Joao. Joao. Whoa.
Next round. Yes. Well, I suppose both of them are going to be slow because they're battling almost every single corner, so they can't take the most optimal line here. Now we see if the FC player can just make that gap. He seemed to be so much more confident. Oh, I think a bit of a mistake there from air. Yeah, that must have been a mistake, developing into quite a gap already on the first straight.
Ooh, depends on the grass, but he's good. He's okay.
Oh, I think going really deep there. That must have been another mistake from air. Yeah, I think this is a fairly confident win for the for Fight Club here. Yeah, Drew is really good in the corners. I mean, overall, I think he's the better player on the course, but I think Air got that corner a bit wrong as well. And that is definitely looking at 30, 40, 50 meters maybe. It doesn't seem like Air's quite managing to get the quite enough flick on the corners here.
Yeah, he's getting that understeer. He's not quite sure how to manage it as well.
I think we'll go on board with True here. Just
Getting
doing
more of that rotation down.
It's an interesting outcome here because again, FC wouldn't have picked this map. I don't think. I mean, with an FC uphiller, I don't think you'd even consider it. But that's interesting that PMA picked it, having exactly the same setup of drivers here.
I think it's very reliant from PMA to kind of gamble it, because what was it?
What do you
They
think?
lost
Nagao?
Nagao.
Do you think it was a gamble pick?
For this one, I don't know. Like I'm not quite sure why they would pick if they've got an FC uphill.
No.
But they were definitely relying on that MR2 to just kind of, carry it. And I think they definitely will be hoping for another downhill if True secures the win here.
Definitely, I think that's
seems to be happening so far.
I think that's PMA's best option, of course, here to try and 50-50 the downhill, 50-50, yeah, the downhill in the tied map split here, and then yeah, it just looks like True is just cruising. That corner's a bit funny. Taking it probably not as ideal as he'd like to, but still, I think more than enough gap to the car behind. We've got an important driver out this weekend. That's why he seems uncompleted. They have to depend on confidence now. Yeah, but that's interesting to pick a home map as it's like a 50-50 map to pick, But yeah, that's the only.
I mean, you remember that both teams are battling to pick a map that they think is better than the other team. It's not always just about having to complete drivers, but there's also there's two ways of viewing it. As we see here, True is actually just securing that win straight.
Oh my god, it's just
So it's just going to be that coin flip, I think, and see what happens. It's an interesting one. I never thought I would see 2 FCs either. I was really thinking like an Evo
Definitely.
or something like that. Or even a Subi. You never know.
Yeah, I mean,
You never know.
it could be anything four-wheel drive, I think. Okay, and interesting, it's going to be a downhill matchup for Secure and Aero as a...
Yeah, the coin flip's gonna make a lot of difference here.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be too confident in FC securing it now, knowing that it's downhill.
I think it'd be cool to even make a coin flip on stream, like, you know, like an actual flipping coin. That would be kind of cool to see, if it is possible, but I'll never know.
Yeah.
Definitely be a cool idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you can. Yes, you can change your races.
Yeah, if he's running a 42 in a race, you know, it could be his. He might have a 41, might have a 40, but he definitely seems very confident on the track, knowing how much he was pushing the inside.
Or downhill, because it's different, yeah. As an interesting rule is the fact that you can actually swap your drivers on the tie break, because it's seen as something else completely different.
I mean, yeah, it also depends if, you know, that driver might be having some, like, pressure issues, you know, some people get more more nervous than others, and as that happens, it's sometimes better to swap drivers for someone who's more confident. They're just less likely to make mistakes and just better efficiency and performance.
Yeah, definitely. Quite good that it opens up. I mean, it's definitely an odd tactic. It's changed it.
It's not the worst idea.
No, but I would imagine that you get the players that play
Yeah.
that map the most, you know, and you only really have one driver, because why would you overlap drivers? Because you then mess up the like how many maps you can focus on, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, we going?
It's a risk, though. I mean, you swap a driver and they'll be, you know, maybe not prepared or have a slower pace, so that definitely means that it's a risk you take.
Yeah, it's really funny. It's so apparent that I'm doing more than one thing at a time, because I'm not finishing sentences and I'm trying to do the next thing.
No, it's alright.
No, but as in like in the Discord and in like the lobbies and stuff, and having like two different conversations and then missing half of it and whatnot. It's just it's quite funny when you look back and you go, oh, I didn't finish that sentence. Big mistake there from the FC driver here. I think it's penalty. They don't know what Quava's doing. It could go around. Another mistake there.
Can you change?
Ah, yes, another. You see, I have too many things at a time. I thought I clicked it, but so close. Misclick. Literally click the scene above it. God. So thankful to have a chat that's watching intently. But the FC drivers decided to go lights off and did so from the beginning, so I don't know what his strategy is here. How big are the bets on these two drivers? Okay, so it seems quite... That's interesting. That is very interesting. If this voting is for an era overall map win, most people were interested in FC in winning, but maybe that was people were thinking it was uphill maybe instead of the overall map win. But oh well. Watching is stressful.
Getting that lag again. A wee bit worrying. Guava did do a wee bit of a sand. Messed it up there, but makes it work. And every time he does that send, it just shows that he's got more pace, more speed for the corner, but there's not much else you can do against the same car.
Yeah, no, it's really just a
Really
battle of
wide
skill.
there, just into a side by side, but no.
But the exit
not
there,
enough.
exit is
Yeah.
insane. Don't know if that's what he's prioritizing, the exit here, or he's just not. See, because mid corner he's alongside, and then he just gets dropped to the end because he's just taking a completely different line.
Yeah, we are getting to the shorter corners. If he keeps prioritizing the exit, he might fall into some sort of bad situation there.
Yeah, especially now that they were into, well, that was the section,
straight.
continual hairpins there, but yeah, the FC driver seems to be doing a lot better here, doesn't he? Second time, third time round.
I mean, this is the best case scenario for PMA here. There's absolutely nothing that could possibly happen. They have, I think, a very high chance of winning. Just from the last pace that we saw from Guava.
Oh, definitely.
It's absolutely crazy.
42 in a race. I don't know, we can't really see. They haven't set any time attack PBs here, so we really have no idea as to what kind of pace they're normally driving. Kenny's clearly biased apparently.
How?
I think Guava was putting in better time here, and this is the tiebreaker, so PMA's, well,
I'm not
gonna
allowed
win.
to. I have no rights of what do you call it? Of refereeing the match because it's the sub team.
Fair enough.
So the only thing I can do is commentate for you.
But he's got his own opinions. You can have your own opinions. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, right. Sorry, I didn't realize. It's hard to see it on text, you know.
Definitely, yeah. You don't have no idea what the context is behind there. Okay, Guava ahead now, and probably just gonna set a nice time attack pace and just keep going.
Oh, big mistake though. Big mistake. I think Bedu can. You know, he's gotta hope for those mistakes. Those mistakes are like his biggest advantage.
Yeah.
That gap has really changed since the last 5 seconds, but
FC driver switched. If you're talking about the FC car, we only had MR2s on the downhill. But if you're talking about FC the team, then I think they did switch drivers, but I'm not familiar with who was driving the first time, so I don't know if they actually did. But yeah, it seems like Guava already pulling a lead here. It's definitely a track he practices quite often. Yeah, just cruising.
Bedu will have to. See, the problem is that the farther he gets away, the less he can kind of copy the style of driving that Guava has, and yeah, as we see, he just made a mistake as well.
Yeah.
So the further that gap, the worse it will get. It's really all about keeping close and trying to do as much as you can.
Yeah, there's not much. not much the FC driver can do.
I think that gap is the skill gap is just too much here.
Definitely.
To be honest, if it was a wee bit closer, there would have been a lot higher chance for Bedu to pull something off.
Yeah, but if it was the same MR2 driver, then I mean, I think Guava was in a better position either way. You know, he seems to be more well practiced on this map.
Yeah, definitely.
That, and
considering he is a older player as well, definitely gives him
that edge.
a huge edge.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, I guess we should start getting.
I would assume that Lucky is very impressed with Guava's driving at this time and moment.
Oh, definitely. He's putting in a very consistent and well driving on this map for the 3 rounds it's been or so.
You know, it could also just be a strategy though, to put that one better player into a lower team to help it rise a bit. But I wouldn't know.
One map burst.
Because ideally when you make a sub-team, you want to get your new players competing with people who are better so that they kind of learn new things as they drive and as they race.
Yeah, well, I suppose it gives them that racing experience, doesn't it, as well?
Yeah, like you're never going to really learn very much if you're just winning, you know? It doesn't get you far.
He's gone lights off for the last couple of corners there. I suppose
you're supposed to lose in this game.
42.
Another 42.
That's very
wow.
Good. Okay,
consistency really is there.
We have got coming down to banning. This matchup is going taking quite a while. I mean, we're already an hour in. I suppose that's the internet issues and going multiple rounds, isn't it?
I'm very curious. I want to see if I can find this PB.
Yeah, you look at that whilst I try and we look at and I get them banning maps. Okay, why are we not banning?
There we go.
Come on, PMA.
Not that I can see one.
There we go.
Oh no, he does. He has a 41.5.
Okay, very good time.
Yeah. So he's very confident with running a 42. That seems about right for his pace.
What is that? About a second slower?
Yeah, about a second. Last time it was a 42.2, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, no, I think it was.
This one, 42.9. So somewhere around the 42s.
Okay.
But yeah, no, this the next maps are really going to matter a lot here.
I assume both teams have more players, right? It's not just a MR2 and FC drivers from both, is it? Can't be. Not with 6 people on both teams. And so that means, we have banned Akina, Sada, Akagi, Miyogi, Tsubaki, and Usui. That leads to what? Suchi being played, I believe. And Suchi uphill. Suchi
They're coming, boys, don't worry.
uphill.
They're coming. He could complete the froggies. The frogsters.
Wrongs. And we've got quite an interesting battle next. MMR LDL.
Yeah, this one's gonna be a very good one, I think. This one, the next one is gonna
FC
got some
MR2.
got some OG players in both teams, so
Really? You got OG players in just PMA, isn't it? You haven't got any OG players in FC, have you?
oh no, I was talking about MMR and LDL. But
Oh, yes, sorry. I'm completely all over the place.
you do your thing, buddy. Do your thing.
Okay.
Get the next one going.
Yes, yeah, nope. MMR.
I didn't know we were streaming Assault Corsa.
I believe that is just to somehow get more viewers, but it's not by me. Have nothing to do it. No affiliation with what goes on. I'm just a host. That's all I am.
Not responsible for any damages.
Yeah,
thank you.
exactly. Okay, come on, PMA.
I imagine another FC double wombo combo, you know? Double whammy.
I don't know. I think MMR has probably got the upper hand against LDL, haven't they?
Don't know, we'll have to wait and see. I'm not too sure.
Because if it's anything like, I think you got Sten on the uphills. I haven't seen Andre play at all in a long time. It's mostly just Tony and Sten, isn't it? Seems to be the... Okay.
I mean, Stan is definitely a very strong player.
Oh, definitely.
And so is Honey, so that's what I'm very curious about, what's gonna happen there.
Yeah, and then you've got
I've seen
Lucky
Honey.
and Aiden. I mean, it kind of, in my opinion, it tips one way more than the other.
Yeah.
These internet issues. I don't imagine. Oh yeah, Crowned as well. EG6 player, LDL. Yeah, no, he was playing.
He's an EG, is he?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I don't know. I wonder if you.
That'll be. Because that means they'll have. Huh? Wait, hold on. They will have a. Because they have an H6. They have a Evo. They have a. EG. Do they like a power car then?
I don't think they have a power car on the downhills at all.
No, Andre has a power.
Yeah, but he's
power
uphill, I
combo.
think.
Yeah.
Come on. I don't know why, but all of this, neither of the PMA player can't seem to join the the FC player, and the FC player can't join the PMA player. I don't know what is going on. Okay.
He's a keyboard player as well. Crown.
Is
Wow.
he?
Huh.
Okay, so I don't know why all of a sudden we're having some issues. This is...
That's interesting because, well, that EG really is throttle reliant.
And to be doing it on
And,
keyboard, yeah.
If the throttle control is crucial for that car, I mean, it happening is just slower using a keyboard alone.
I think the only time... Oh, here we go. He's joined. Which players? Let's go. Away we go. Quick.
There we go, right, finally.
Akagi LDL. I don't know. I imagine
Tsujisaka uphill.
FC still 80. This is interesting. Bit of lag to begin with. And this doesn't look good. Doesn't look good at the top left at all. 378 milliseconds and some jitter going on. That's not great, but I think a little mistake from True there, but still with the Sil 80 here. Both going quite wide for that corner, I think.
I wonder if who's driving that Silly?
Let's have a look. Yake.
Yeah.
Is that a familiar name? With any?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's his name? Like, you know, like the guy that has AKSHX or something. Ax in his name.
What, is that the same person, is it?
Yeah, it's the same guy.
Oh, right.
It's the Australian guy.
He's from Australia. Oh wow.
If I'm not wrong, I might be wrong. Is
A
Australian?
mistake from True there.
Hence why the ping, by the way.
Yeah, I should imagine. There's only, I only know, that's the second Australian player I know that plays IE then.
Question is how comfortable is he with the facility here? Because we've seen the FC do very well.
I don't think it's a common car to pick for uphills in general. I don't think it's been pushed as much.
I mean, it's very power reliant, isn't it? It's
Oh, well, so it's not,
like,
Yake is someone different, are you saying? So AKX is EG6?
yeah, that's the same guy, yeah.
What, he's, what, same
Yeah,
guys?
yeah, that's him, yeah, that's him playing right now.
So why has he got two different usernames then?
No idea. Has he driven yet?
Well, AKX has. He played EG6
Wait,
on
hold
Nagao.
Let me double check this. yeah. No, that's a wait. It's a different guy. Oh, I'm an idiot.
I was trusting your. Oh, I think a mistake there or something.
AKX is EG.
No?
He drove a Nagao.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say it can't be the same guy.
True
'Cause
Mega
that wouldn't be allowed.
No.
No, my bad.
Okay. You're confusing me.
I've confused myself really. Anyway, big mistake, missed it.
Yeah, no, what True was making. Well, I've made two big mistakes now, and he's chasing.
Still, he's just so confident here.
Yeah, but it's not like it's not a car that's been pushed on uphills. I don't think at all.
It hasn't. That's right.
So it's definitely quite an interesting pick. I think this is probably more so, but it's just as capable as the FC, I imagine.
I would say so, yeah. It's just we don't truly know the actual high pace yet. I don't think for facility.
Uphill, no.
Just not enough people play uphill.
No. There's a lot more wheel spin though in the Sil 80. Like when I was doing uphill for the scrimmage battle, it was definitely difficult to keep traction. It was very, very wheel spin happy. But yeah, PMA quite convincingly taking this one. A little bit of a mistake there, getting on the wrong side of the inside of that corner, but taking it home. Yeah, not even close.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Not even close. Quite a convincing win there. Wonder which player they'll pick for the downhill then. I imagine the MR2 driver. I know they haven't. Well, I'm not too sure, but I remember them having a. I remember them having an 8.6 player. I think Kai X was an 8.6 player. I think he played downhill. So they do have an 8.6 here, but 8.6 isn't particularly good on Suchi. So so I don't imagine them picking out the 8-6 player. Probably MR2s could be done. So could the FC. I'm not sure if they've got FC.
White chat, Jamie.
Random.
There's 2 chats. You haven't fixed it.
Is there actually? What?
There's.
I fixed
You've
it.
got the white chat.
Oh my god. I thought I removed it all yesterday. There you go.
Position.
Random. So I'm doing too many things at once.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it actually looks like oh no, it was a different player on Aero downhill.
There's 2 MR2 drivers in FC though, no?
2 MR2 drivers. Yes, you're right. I thought you said 2 MR2 drivers and then 2 FC drivers or something.
Oh no, that question's confused me.
So there's 2
It's big for my brain.
2 MR2 questions. 2 MR2 yes. Blackout and Bedu. Bedu. Yes, because it was Blackout who played the first era downhill, who Disco played a song that was also named Blackout, and I remember making the comment saying, did Disco pick this song because of the player? But I think the conclusion was coincidence. But both MR2 drivers, so they got 2 MR2 drivers, 1 FC driver uphill, and they've still got, I think they've got an 8-6 downhill, and I thought I saw 6 players, but I'm not quite sure who the 6th is. Is song request?
Oh, he's seeing quite solid pace here from both cars actually. I'm just very skeptical what's going to happen in those important corners.
The one leading onto the
starting
straight.
to develop.
Yeah, I mean this is Guava as well, so I imagine he is, well, having the experience, he's probably got the upper hand here.
I mean, looking at Blackout as a newer player, well, he's doing extremely well, keeping up.
Don't know.
Gap is slowly starting to gain, but it's very small. It's gaining bit by bit. It's not tremendous like we've seen in Irohazaka or.
No, I mean it's still quite a sizable gap, 30 meters or so. I think mistake from Guava there. Oh, he's got penalty
on the outside, maybe.
I don't know.
He's just gonna weigh it out.
That's interesting. Oh, a bit of a touch going around, I think. Yeah. Okay.
An absolute rugby tackle. I think that's a fair gap for punishment, actually.
Why strike?
Maybe a wee bit too much.
Strike 1. I think it's strike system. Which Crazy for Love song is it then? But if I've got it wrong, you didn't give. I've got like 4 different songs all under the same name. Dusty. Okay.
Crazy for Love by Dusty.
Okay, there we go.
Well, the gap is starting to develop again.
Yeah, I think that's quite convincing to PMA. Guava taking it there. I think it was a bit of a mistake there from Blackout.
Yeah, Guava will just be the carry for PMA here, I think.
Yeah.
And that coin flip really helped them out, like, hugely.
Oh,
that
definitely.
changes the whole race
A
around.
bit of a mistake there from
And this
Blackout.
map is just a winner.
Yeah. I'm not sure what went on with the uphill because I did get a replay sent in, but wasn't anything attached to it. So I have no idea why there was a replay sent in, but there wasn't any mention of lag or anything during the race or after it, so I assume it's fine. If Yake races against, please play.
And I have to use those froggies.
Yes, yeah, that's
lobsters.
it. Froggies, yeah.
Nothing's free, unfortunately.
But yeah,
Yeah,
that's...
no, that gap's gonna, oh, it's gonna be 100 meters here at least.
Yeah, easily, yeah. I wonder what kind of time he's pushing down. Probably a 55 or something. Maybe slower, 57 actually. Yeah.
There was that rugby tackle and there was that mistake
That's
as
true,
well.
yeah.
On the guardrail, there we go, 58.
GG, 58. Okay.
I would assume his pace is a solid 54, if not better.
Yeah, 50, yeah, 54, 56, yeah. Okay. So that's the first set of races done. Jeez, half an hour over.
There we have it.
And it was 2-1 to PMA. Okay, MMR LDL.
Off to the next ones.
Love that.
We go.
Oh, I just have to task match now. Okay, it's closed. We'll restart that.
Yeah, going back though, that I mean, first loss would kind of put their mentality down for sure. Happens to everyone, I think. Got kind of stay strong in those scenarios. But
Definitely.
that coin flip was absolutely detrimental for I forget, for FC.
Yeah, and they put up a good race though. In a lot of those maps, they look a bit more confident than PMA, but they just managed to what is the word? I just lose words. I don't know.
It was too much mechanical, I think. Too much mechanically, like, skill gap rather than strategy. Because they lost some of the strategy there as well. Well, PMA lost some of the strategy, so it was just too much of a skill gap because of Guava, I think.
Yeah, probably. He did do quite a lot
That's
of the racing very well. So we've got LDL picking Nagao against their home map. Another Nagao home. And it's, I want Nagao down uphill first.
So we have Andre, Tony, Crowned playing for LDL, and Stan, of course. Then we have Aiden, Honey, Lakai.
Is so Manuel isn't racing.
Not that I can see him. He seems to be offline.
Because he did one race last time, and then he unfortunately lost, and then who was it? Zero Fights had the upper hill, but had the upper hand, but they didn't have anyone for the uphill, so they had to forfeit. Do we have uphill? Aiden's hosting the uphill. Okay, here we go. Perfect, and we got some seasonal players here, so they both know how to do it. MMR pick position.
I think all these players here are a lot closer, except of like one or two, I think. So we'll see a lot more close battling.
Oh, 100%, yeah. On the Gao as well. I don't know how well. What is that song title? That is insane.
What is it?
Lucy Loose Pussy.
Oh gosh.
Oh, back to daytime Nagao. MMR.
Stan with the Evo, the classic.
Yeah, this is going to be a good race for sure.
That's what he's known for. We can really see a change in style here already, like division up or 2 divisions up, I think.
Oh yeah, well, from the skill level or the driving from
Yeah.
each. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there's not much hesitation on these corners or throttling or anything. It just, I would imagine the Evo to have the upper hand on this map in terms of like car potential, no? But Aiden does do absolute works wonders with the FC on the uphill. Don't know how he manages it. Evo better later half. Okay. More strays. Okay, so we should see Aiden pull a gap and then Sten reel him back in. This to drive the Evo is just insane. I have no idea how you control that thing. It just wants to spin out and kill you.
See, is Stan still playing keyboard?
I believe so. He did try controller, and then he kind of gave up on that, going, you know what, controller's not for me. But yeah. God, this is just just the aura of this battle.
Straight away is an absolute killer for the Evo here.
Yeah, it's really odd, doesn't it? You kind of shift into third, and then you just lose all the power. It doesn't have anything now.
Yeah. But then again, remember that further up the track, you've got a lot of tight cornering. So, not sure how the Evo's going to manage with that.
You mean FC? I should imagine the FC struggles more than the Evo.
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. We're on the same page. Gotta make sure. I'm not sure who's managing typing in the Rushing Rivals chat. I don't know if that's Flish or Noko. Imagine it's probably Flish more than it is Noko.
That's Honey. Honey just under a anonymous account.
Flish, Evie. Noko. I haven't seen Noko on for a while.
He starved to death.
Starved to death.
Didn't get his bread.
He was streaming a lot.
Butter.
Like a while ago, he was streaming a lot of the races and then just kind of disappeared. But Evo's definitely caught up to whatever gap Aiden had. I imagine this matchup going possibly to 3 maps as well. And this is best of 3, I believe. Because MMD versus KK was the 3rd rung of Elite Division, so yeah, this is gonna be good. I wonder if there's any
really good.
Oh, he's got a good exit there.
Really looking for an attacking opportunity here. Absolutely crushing around the corners.
Oh, mistake there, hitting the guardrail.
Pushing it so much that FC's line changed and it caused him to hit the guardrail.
This is going to be good. This is going to be good. I thought he was looking for some kind of move. I should imagine the next few corners had he not made that mistake.
He's going to have to try and get that back now. The last 3 corners are straights. I don't know how much better they are for the FC or the Evo.
I should imagine
because they're still
FC. But it's not. They're not fast corners, are they? Please crash into them.
They're very long corners, you see.
Yeah, it doesn't really. Yeah, this is definitely going to probably go to 4 rounds, isn't it?
I think it'll be a battle of
meters, probably. I don't imagine
battle of strength. You know, if you still enough though.
Bit out of shape there. Yeah, a bit out of shape there at the end from Sten.
He's going to have a clean run now though. He's going to have a lot of space to work with, and Eva will be stuck behind at the very start now, I think. So Eva won't be
won't lose time straight away.
Have that clean space to pick for a PB and.
Yeah, oh my god, that launch is insane. The launch is so good that it's actually reflected in the section times on most maps, I think. I guess a really good section 1 purely because of the launch. So I should imagine Aiden closes the gap here because of all these long straights. Oh, mistake from Sten there.
Big mistakes.
Oh dear, he's getting all out of shape, side by side. But he's still ahead.
Takes it around again, around the inside. Can he keep it?
I mean...
it makes it work. Just barely.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was just unfortunate where Aiden was positioned to Sten getting all out of shape and kind of just drifting into the middle of the track there. Oh, he
Oh,
dies
another
there. He just
mistake!
completely dies there.
That's it. There's no coming back from this one.
Oh dear.
Aiden is gonna take it home.
Sten must have been a bit unsettled from those earlier little like dings off the guardrail. It just kind of lets him gets out of the rhythm, you know.
Ah, it's very unfortunate for him. Maybe just not the right day. Maybe feeling a bit off, you know. And
Yeah.
it only takes that much to make you crash.
I'm not sure how well practiced Sten is on the Nagao. I know Aiden was playing it enough to make. I remember he talking about trying to revert the gutters back, and they are now back to their asphalt texture. But I know Aiden played this map fair amount. I'm not sure how far Sten had it. I don't know why they picked Nagao then. With all that information, they must have felt fairly confident. Maybe on the downhill.
I think they were. Who was MMR? No.
LDL's home, and this is.
Yeah. So they must have picked it for the uphill. It was. I think Stan is very confident. It's just very unfortunate that you know he ended up crashing twice. That really just.
Yeah, well, apparently they both played it. A world record battle between them. 27. I'm not. I have no idea because I don't know the times for what it is on the downhill, let alone the uphill. Were they aiming for like a low 24? Was it? It's like 23 was a really good time, or 24, and then 27. Not horrible. 22 was world record. Okay. So yeah, low 20 is what you're looking at. 22, 23, 24. So 27 is fairly off the world record. I'm not sure who actually has it. Or 21. 21. That's insane.
Aiden's not looking to make any mistakes now.
No, very composed.
He's really just trying to get it home.
In the rhythm. I did see the MMR bunch in a voice call before, so they're probably doing quite a bit of practicing beforehand.
Maybe a bit of strategy as well.
Yeah, probably. They picked Akina, which is what LDL lacks. Well, actually, do they lack? They don't have a power down
They don't really have a power car, no, so it would make sense for them to do it.
On Andre, but I don't know how good he is on Akina uphill, if he's even the uphill player.
I can just imagine Sten absolutely like busting his balls right now, trying to make up for the big mistake. You can just hear him screaming in the background. Be too much, I think.
Wonder what kind of time it's gonna be.
About 90 meters.
20. Probably 30 actually. Yeah. But that's. Yeah. No, just under 30, but yeah. Very good driving from Aiden there, just consistently pulling it home.
I'm surprised the Evo actually got back on the exit after its first crash. It was another hope, you know?
Yeah, it didn't lose too much time, did it?
You gotta kind of wait for the, because when you're in that battle, you're really keen on battling, and once you get out of it, the pressure remains there for a few kind of seconds, and until that pressure isn't released, you're still very likely to make a mistake or crash, and I think that might have been what happened there.
Yeah, probably. Just getting out of shape and then getting out of shape again is just happens when you're out of the racing. Shu no racing. Shu would be downhill FC. I don't think the FC is quite as good as Lackey potentially is. Lackey's the one racing this time. I imagine Shu might do Aki in the downhill. I think Honey's on the uphill. No, maybe Honey's on the downhill. I really have no idea where Honey's placed. Because you've got Aiden on the uphills, and Honey could be perhaps downhill, I think. Helping Shu out on the downhills, maybe. Don't know. Shu versus Andre. That could be a quite good matchup. Oh, Lucky making a big mistake in the first.
Wow.
Oh dear, that's not a good start from MMR here. Still in the sights of the EG6 though, so that's really unexpected, I think, from Lucky. I mean, in his home car. Okay, now he wakes up.
For that first corner was quite punishing.
Yeah, I think he even got penaltied for it. Yeah, and that what gap? I mean, it's gone now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gone. Remember that both cars have quite good brakes. Obviously, Miata being better.
Yeah.
For braking. So it'll be an interesting fight to see what the Miata can do in terms of aggression and how much can the EG pull away in terms of defense.
I don't think that there's much the MX-5 can do because it has the power to get, well, it doesn't have the power. It gets alongside in the corners, but on the exit it just gets, like, you know, completely lost.
Ooh.
Going into the back there, I think Lucky into Crown, not anticipating that slow speed from the EG6 to that corner.
I mean, looking at Miata's racing line, it can really kind of abuse the understeer of the EG. If it happens to somehow get around the inside, you see how he's really trying to get in there.
Yeah.
And it's not at the middle of the corner or the start, it's really at the end that it matters. The only problem with that is that, well, you know, the VTEC's gonna kick in and he's gonna pull away on the straight. So
yeah,
it's just a battle for, you know, it's a 50-50.
Yeah, I think the MX-5 is quite a presence car, if that makes sense. That you don't really win by overtaking, you win more on just intimidating your opponents, I think. He's going wide there.
Oh, touches the grass.
He's alongside.
But again, there it is. There's the VTEC power. Just doesn't allow it to do anything on the straights.
Another straight, and I think coming into the more straighter section of the course, the MX-5 is really already on the back foot. Even being as close as it is now, I don't think, well, it probably is enough, but it could be very easily that gap can just develop and just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You know, there we see it now. Is there a spot marker for 50 meters here? A spot marker, yeah. Bit me out again. None of these corners. Oh, we're almost getting that wrong. Starting to drift too early, going into the guardrail. Should he have not made any evasive maneuvers there? I think Lucky's probably goal is to try to run away, but the MX-5 just doesn't have the PvP power potential. Not power, doesn't have any power. You're going for a blind attack here in broad fucking daylight.
He makes a big mistake and
he's on the back.
Capitalizing on it. Trying to get a wide racing line here for the switcheroo, but again, it's gonna have to be a corner after a corner for him to pull off some sort of attack.
Ooh, jump scare. Leg jump scare.
That's true, very big jump scare.
Again, he's just drifting too early there. Starting that drift too early.
Yeah, I cannot afford any mistakes.
No.
Like that again, because look how much he's lost from that.
Last corner. It's 20-30 meters easily.
Yeah, at least I think.
26. It's not bad, I don't think. But you can get into the 10s, I think. 19, 12s.
Honey's screaming at Lucky for making that guardrail mistake.
Making it that close. How many meters was that? 24. Okay. It's not too bad at all. Went on pace. I mean, that was 26.
Yeah, I see the pace. It's definitely possible.
That's insane. He's already got a bit of a gap from the first couple of corners.
As long as he doesn't crash,
No,
should be good to go.
that was his warm-up round, first round.
Considering he's got more car control, he's on controller, whereas Crown here is on keyboard.
That is true. He does lack the delicacy that Lacke probably has, especially being on controller and especially being quite a good player.
Yeah.
Okay,
Both
so
players are really gonna have to push the edges.
yeah, I think that EG6 seems to be getting a bit dropped through this sector.
Let's hope the straights can make up for it.
I don't know. Oh, I think it's a bit wide there, kind of dipping onto the grass.
Well, I've learned something new. Both cars are equally the same in terms of weight.
I think that was a big mistake from Crown there. I think we're going to switch to Lacke. See this masterclass of an MX-5 driver. The MX-5 does seem like quite a fun and interesting car to drive, at least I find. It's quite difficult to go fast with though.
It's one of those cars nobody really wants to push, right?
Is it? I mean, probably. I suppose there's not much
really-
competition for it, is there? It's just Lacke. Yeah, I remember when
it seems to be. Yeah, go on.
I remember when Sten was doing qualifying for his tournament, and it was MX-5 Akina uphill, and it was some corners you could really just momentum drive it and throw it around, and it just worked. You know, it was great. Don't know. I think I might try and become an MX-5 player.
You think?
Yeah, it has quite a calling to me, I think. Though the FC does have probably more map potential, being that really the only one that I think it suffers on is, well, there's two probably. Irohazaka, oh no, Negao as well. I'm not sure how it compares. Irohazaka, Negao, Tsubaki is not too great on, but other than that, I think it's fairly competitive.
Yeah, watching them take the straights and then taking the corner, as it comes on the exit, you can really hear the EG just falling back and back and back.
That's quite
Nowhere to be seen.
Lose Akina so he can go third round. LDL already bargaining for a third map to make it go on longer. I really have no idea of where we are in this map. Like 3:45 is the time, and it's a 4. It just keeps going on and on and on. Yeah, it looks like I might need to pick up the pace in racing, but again, most players can, from both teams, can UPnP, so shouldn't be any issues in terms of VPN and stuff. So it should be pretty consistent. It's interesting that Lacke was kind of a bit out of shape to begin with on the first round, and yet he seems so composed, doing a sub 20. Wow.
0.99.
And that is a MMR win for the LDL home map. And I cannot leave. I love this. 19.
The 19.
That's quite impressive.
It's not almost a 20, it's a 19. That's what it is. Remember that. Doesn't matter how much you win by. If you win, you win.
Yeah. We are doing the uphill first. first. So I believe
Also,
that's yeah.
I think, you know, like how races, there was a PRG race against PR, and there was 1 meter gap, and
Oh yeah, that was really close.
it was,
That one.
yeah, that one. And thinking about the 1 meter gap, I do think that latency at that point kind of makes a factor. So like, you know, if you have a lot of pain, I feel like that does actually matter, because there's no really lag compensation in the game. And if we knew, you know, how much 1 meter is in terms of milliseconds, we could calculate,
How close it
and
really
remove.
was. Yeah.
Yeah, like how close it actually was, or how it was supposed to be. But you never really get to see 1 meter like gaps at the end of the race, so it's very unlikely, and it's kind of pointless. But when you do it, it really matters, you know.
No, definitely. At that level, I think internet and being able to, you know, having just that little bit of ping, or that little bit of, it matters so much, because the difference is like marginal. Like it literally comes down to luck at that point, you know, and consistency. So when it turns into that, it's like every meter counts, like you say.
Here we go, stands back at it again. Let's hope he's worked on his skills here, and he's back in the game.
Making a bit. Oh my god, a bit of a mistake there. Both of them going a bit, bit all over the
He needs
place.
to relax. He needs to calm himself down, get focused, because he's not gonna do very much at this rate. Oh, a nice fake on the inside.
Yeah, making
the
him go
outside
narrow.
maiden.
Helping
touch.
stem round there.
He's trying to get in there.
I don't know. I
On the
wouldn't be side
outside.
by side on that corner. Yeah. Evo's
Tries to
slow.
switch through,
It's just
but
Evo's
there's
too
just not
slow.
enough space. I'm biased. We gotta work something out, man. We gotta work something out. This can't be happening like this.
We're just talking over each other. This is such a good race. We both have.
I don't want to ruin
input.
it by talking over each other.
No, we're both silent. This is great.
No one's gonna commentate now.
Both taking those corners very nicely. Quite close. A bit of a correction there from Sten. Onto the long straight now. Again, I wouldn't want to be putting a move here. Side by side seems risky. You get on the wrong line, you just get cast away. Sten going for a bit of an off-road line there. Not getting any penalty.
I was gonna say away he goes, but he's just enough to stay on the track actually.
Very close. Another one, that guardrail at the end there. You catch the end of that and you're just gone. Oh, another straight coming up, another chance, another opportunity for Aiden here. We should see some side-by-side action. I think Sten going a bit wide there. Oh, it's going to be close. Where is he going to go? Where's he going to go? This is kind of where he wants to be. He's got to try and get close on the upcoming straights, because that's where he's going to make his move. Yes, good song, counter pick. He's close, isn't he? 10, 15 meters. Sten getting cast that wide again. Kind of in the middle of the road. Aiden doesn't want to go too far out there. Okay, here we come. We're really close onto this straight. I think, yeah, Sten is in for a treat here. Aiden's going to try and move maybe. Outside, inside, then going wide, keeping the momentum up. Aiden alongside into the braking zone. Sten out brakes Aiden there, keeping the lead. Not quite anticipating where the Evo is going to be. Get a little bit of a love tap. Another one, another little tap, rubbing. Aiden's probably got one, maybe two more opportunities here. Getting really close under braking there. He's gonna try and Sten getting a bit out of shape there again. Sten to be kind of all over the place. Okay, that's it. He's alongside. This is not gonna look well for Sten. Another smallish straight. And he's gonna kind of be everywhere. I don't know where he is. He's kind of everywhere where Aiden wants to be. Here we go, side by side. This looks promising. Sten doing the off-road line there. Oh, side by side, a bit of guardrail. Aiden having to concede the position again, not wanting to get caught up in a hefty Evo crash there. Last straight, is he gonna pull it off? Does he even have just enough power? Pick a side. Oh my god, it's going to be down to the wire, and Aiden wins it. Oh my god.
Oh my crazy racing there.
I think I'm going to save the replay there for Nizzy. That
was an absolute like banger. We've never seen a racing like that in quite a while.
Yeah, that was quite spectacular.
Every meter mattered there, every tiny advantage. The pressure really added up for Sten, and the amount of mistakes I think really added up for him as well.
Yeah, there was a lot of moments where Sten just getting a bit wide and a bit out of shape. Wait, this is okay. Wait, who?
That was some next level driving I haven't seen, you know.
Oh, it's LDL, isn't it? LDL's pick? No. Wait, did I get that wrong? Oh, I did get it wrong. Oh dear. No, I didn't, did I? I don't know. It's LDL, I think, pick position. Yeah. Yeah, did I? I don't know, I think I might... Oh, I don't know. I thought I did it wrong for the other... For the uphill, but Sten was leading, so probably not. I have no idea. I have no idea. I did it right. I'm just going to assume that I did it right.
I was so focused in that race that I've forgotten like who's winning, who's losing. Like, I don't even know what happened in chat. I was all in on that one. That one was
yes, I've already
historical. Yes.
I don't think this is the right one, is it? Oh, I think Andre makes some mistakes and that's it. I didn't see because I was getting the song.
Well, Shu gets the lead.
Did you see that, Kenny? Oh my god, and a mistake from Shu. Anything's possible here.
I kind of missed it, to be honest with you. Might have to see a replay.
They both made mistakes. I was trying to get a song request. Is this the right one?
Oh, the timing is so bad. Two casters isn't enough.
This is the right one, isn't it? Burning away at midnight.
Well, no one said something. So
I think it is.
I think we're good.
Yes, it's the right one. Perfect. Okay. Well, we missed that, but we're still... A race is still going on, and anything's possible. Carry on, Kenny. Carry on your commentating.
No, you were absolutely like in the zone there.
Okay.
It was a very historical moment with the Evo and the FC. That was quite
the ending.
Something. Yeah. The amount of like attacks that the FC had put up there was just absolutely mind-boggling.
Yeah, I mean, Sten seemed to be putting on a good defense, but
I think it's just not his day today. Maybe, you know, he's a wee bit slopping up.
Andre does have the better time here. Well, PB. trying to kind of remove himself from Shu's perspective here.
He's not as confident with the lights off, so he's gonna keep them on for now. Not sure we'll see much of a pace difference, but there's a lot of potential for mistakes here.
Yeah, I was going to say mistakes, I think, is what you're betting on here. For Andre to get the lead.
Big crash. Not that we want to see it, but
it's possible that anything's possible.
Yeah, definitely a possibility.
Hood cam user. Oh yeah, Andre's hood cam, isn't he? And keyboard as well. Oh no, they're
right.
both keyboard. They're both keyboard. Yeah, hood cam.
I don't think Andrew will be able to do much.
And Andrew? Do you mean Shu or Andre?
Andre, because of the disadvantage the hood cam gives you. It's really about knowing where your car is and how big it is, and you only really learn that from
seeing it. Yeah.
Quite a while, for a long amount of time actually.
But he's got the miles though. He's got like 50,000 or so kilometers on the car. So
yeah, he's definitely comfortable with it. But sometimes you never know where your opponent's gonna hit. You know, left, right. Especially if the lights are off, you're kind of just forced to look back.
Yeah. Going for lights off again. Definitely made a mistake coming into the first couple of hairpins. I don't know how much that time that's going to cost him here, but it's a shame. It's a shame that it's all over in like one corner. You know, you make a mistake in the first corner and it's almost over. Of course, there's still opportunity.
That's the nature of racing.
That's true.
You know, it's at higher levels. The higher you go, every mistake will add up. Everything's gonna matter. And that's the result. That's exactly what happens. We've got a, I think, 80-meter gap here. Seeing a mistake again is going to increase even more.
Yeah. She's looking quite comfortable.
That last sector might be a wee bit challenging. So we'll see how that goes, because she takes his lights off, I think.
Yeah. Oh, and then he completely messes up the braking zone into that corner.
Talking about this last sector's really punishing.
I don't know, they're signaling something, or she's getting that corner a bit wrong.
Sure.
I don't know what Andre's doing. He's flashing his lights.
Yeah, he's maybe trying to take his focus off the road. You know, maybe he's causing FPS lags and using it as an advantage. I have no idea.
That's a shame. Or maybe he's signaling GG, maybe? I don't know. No, it's coming down really close.
He catches up, that's unreal.
Yeah, unlucky for Andre there.
Something was really wrong there.
That is an MMR 2-0. In 4 races, that's insane. Bruh, what is that? It doesn't even come down. That's it. The last race was going for an hour and a half, and this one I went for half an hour. That's insane. MMR March onwards. Oh, meant to do. That is a shame. Okay. Okay. Third one. What map would you have played? I don't understand your role. Are you downhill or uphill FD? I think you're uphill because Raz is downhill, isn't he? So you're looking for what? Suchi? That's basically where the FD is, isn't it? Suchi, Tsubaki. It's a secret. Yeah, Tsubaki. Yeah, Tsubaki, Suchi. I think that's the setup. So now we've got the next race. Oh, we're really behind. Okay, so we got. So it's Spitfire versus Zero
ZF.
Fighter, yeah. They're both. Are they both? No, they're not playing. Spitfires are playing. Zero Fighter's just a similar name. Home maps, and it will be.
Similar name.
Well, they are Spitfire. They're fighter.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
And it would be Zero Fighter. Okay. Hopefully, Zero Fighter's got players. Hopefully. Otherwise, it's just a Zero Fighter curse, and they just never have players. Okay. I think we go. So the Spitfires picked Sadamine as a home map, and we've got Zero Fighter picking Akina as a home map. We're gonna do Sadamine uphill first. Have a bit of a break from Akina. Uphill because we did the downhill. Yeah.
Interesting. I'm curious to see some power cars here. I think, since Akino was picked in Sadamine as well. I mean, hell, they might even have an Evo, but it really just looks like power cards are gonna be the main structure of both teams.
Well, I'm not quite sure about Spitfire.
They do have Ronimar, who is a 8-6 player, and also Aruzia, who's a Evo.
Yeah.
So they seem to be quite well structured. I'm not sure how ZF is doing though.
I think they've only got
Some
power
new
cars.
players here.
I think it's Maki and
They have Kino though, no?
no, because Kino's in
KK.
KK, so that he can't race, as far as I'm aware, because he's in another
He's in
team.
KK and ZF.
Yeah, but he's managing Zero Fighter as opposed to racing in it, I
see.
think. Yeah, I don't think Kino can race in or he shouldn't be racing, I think, because that would, like, you can't be in two teams at once. Who's making the lobby? God, we're not prepared. Not prepared. But yeah, I think. Oh no, there's a couple Zero Fighter players. 3. You've got Lil Boy, 4, Ick, Recast, and Maki.
Here's this one.
And
Okay.
yeah,
Gonna be having a Evo versus an FC.
okay, let's go. FC Evo, Sadamine uphill. We know that both cards are competitive on Sadamine.
Now there's one thing that kind of strikes me is that Aruzio's used to play quite a bit in the past. Where it was 6 months or
Yeah.
8 months, 10 months ago, something like that. So he's an Evo main, so I don't know how he's gonna keep up.
He's doing his
With,
no headlights plan though.
Yeah.
I mean, on paper, he seems to have the better... Oh, okay, he's closing the door on him. Okay, I think that's a bit... Okay, strike one. I think for the Zero Fighter player, I think you can't really... He's alongside. Granted, he's got his headlights off, but... well, no, I think that SF is completely fair to be alongside.
Yeah, but he pushed us back to the...
Well, the Zero Fighter came across, didn't he? I thought they came across. No?
I guess, yeah, you're right, yeah. My bad. Kind of took the lane. I think there was a bit of latency though as well.
It could have been, it could have been.
Because it was just at the very peak of the car, like the very back.
Yeah, I also, he's got his headlights off, so like reasonably, what chance does he have?
Yeah, he doesn't really see him.
But I suppose you just have to be more aware. Even if your opponent's, lights off, you just gotta. Well, yeah, you gotta be a bit respectful, but equally, I don't know, maybe not strike one, but if we see it happen again, then
there's a lot of factors that kind of got in there.
Yeah, it does make it quite difficult to kind of cast a fair and unanimous opinion, because there's so many factors at play, and you're going to get hated by someone for making the decision, regardless. So
well, yeah, that's the thing you got to be kind of careful with.
Well, FC getting a really poor run out of there on the grass. Got straight to kind of redeem himself for that mistake, but Evo's right there.
Pull away here. The next corner. How much that Evo's gonna send it?
Oh, FC gonna
more grip.
Bit
FC
too
over
fast,
speeds it.
yeah.
Round the outside.
He's gonna do it.
Animator gonna be a wee bit of bump in here.
Yeah, but
FC's
okay.
really trying to push him out, and he's managed just that. I think that's
That's not exactly fair. I'm not.
Yeah. That was a bit of a killer.
How do I word it?
Out of the,
Sideways. I don't know, I'm tempted to not intervene, but it wasn't really fair there.
No, that was definitely not fair. I think a penalty would be
yeah,
fine here.
Yeah, well,
there's not much resetting your side by side. That's kind of.
Evo's going to get a better launch, so technically there's arguments to be. Yeah, I think you might be right there. I think a penalty. I think that's a fair, conclusion to come to.
We'll apply after the race just to keep them both focused.
Yeah, I think a 10-meter penalty is pretty fair. But I'm not too convinced he's going to go to meters. I think obviously he does have the upper hand here. Yeah, he's just clawing back that distance. FC going out really wide there. Gonna make it really difficult. Evo goes back side by side.
Switch back.
I'm not like
seeing some.
I don't think there was enough space that the Evo gave the FC there. I think the Evo was a bit aggressive in kind of squeezing or turning in, but that could.
He was indeed, yeah.
But this is the one thing.
This is a very difficult because there is a wee bit of latency going on as well as some very aggressive
driving. Yeah.
Yeah, driving here, not particularly nice.
Ooh, going a bit too early there for the drift. Yeah.
I would say kind of to leave it because FC wasn't. I don't think he was crashed out.
No.
And well, thinking about the penalty, well, that would just cancel it out.
Exactly. I think that was pretty. It kind of resolved itself without much intervening, you know. Okay.
I'm just thinking, because like, what else would you do? You can't just reset.
No.
Arisi had more opportunities. The first one he got pushed out into a wall.
Yeah.
Stopped him from overtaking, so it kind of cancels out. I think only makes sense.
equally, you know, if you're just a faster driver, right, and it's gonna not kind of come down to 4 meters, a penalty is fairly redundant, you know, because they just win
it's
outright.
really like small, yeah.
Because I remember I got penaltied against who was it? What's his name? Zanis, that's it. And
because like okay, we give him a minus 10 meter penalty, but if you look back, he loses more than 10 meters after the crash.
oh yeah,
First hit when he gets pushed out. So, I mean, I feel like it really depends on like the static number for penalties is quite you know, could maybe be changed in the future, depending on how big the crash is or so on.
yeah. I mean,
But yeah, moving now to the downhill.
another follower, and it's Kenzo.
That's the name of the game. Initial Unity. Welcome to the Fraud Gang.
Okay. IP battle, not IP battle. Local host battle. IP battle. What are you battling? IP.
Give you an invite link.
Okay, well, no, this isn't fun. Come on, work.
Ah, you moment once again.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
There we go. That should work. Oh, that's messy. Can't fix that now.
No, I think that's fine. Okay, host leader, yeah.
Let's have a look here. We're gonna have.
Oh, a banger. A banger song. Start of a battle could not be more perfectly timed. EG6 86. Where
This is gonna be some hard battling.
my
Not-
apologies,
not,
but
Not an easy matchup
not
for
that.
battles.
Blet.
So far, so good. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have spoken. I think. Okay.
I cannot find that song.
Not what I expected for the first kind of sector. Wow, 8-6 absolutely sending it there. Oh, he got penaltied, I think.
I didn't say.
This is quite a confusing race.
Oh, what's this going on? What is
I'm not
typing?
quite sure what is
He's typing.
happening
He's typing. I don't see him. Huh?
here.
What? What?
Tell him to save replay.
That is okay. We'll restart in the lobby then. That's
Okay, right. That's,
Yeah, no, it's not on Spotify. And I don't have that local file. And don't think I'm going to be able to download the song before any I'm not going to be able to download the song and then put it on there. Do you have another song request that potentially is on Spotify? Yeah, but I'm going to have to download the file, aren't I? And then find it. Okay, but, we can try it, I guess.
I mean, the rule was that if it's not on Spotify, then you don't get to play it.
Is that the rule? Is that a rule?
That was kind of how it went.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, it was if it's not on the Spotify playlist,
Well, it's not on
then
Spotify
it
at
doesn't
all.
get played.
Well, okay, fair enough. Just pick another song then. Thousands of songs.
Oh yeah, no, that trick that Tony's on about, he's quite right. All top drivers know this trick. I can't see him. Restart, restart. You know.
That is so weird. I don't understand what you're seeing. But if I'm not wrong, I
I
think
think that adds up. Like he was pushing him at the start. He was driving forward, and nothing was happening to the 8.6, but the EG was being like pushed around like a fucking balloon.
Okay, there you go. Futureland by Ace. Okay, he's typing again. He's not happy. Again? Or lag? What is it this time? Again, he stopped and froze. Screenshot? I want to see this.
Yeah, I'm curious as well. I've never seen this before.
Oh, so he's actually going back to find him because he's stopped. Oh. He's closed the lobby because of course he's thinking we're gonna redo it. Oh, that's a shame.
Oh my.
So we never got to see. And we're gonna put that song, this song, on pause because otherwise it's gonna be absolutely scamming people out there, frogs. So I'll skip the song, come back to it, and start again. I just fell on the floor. Oh, yeah. Okay. Switching host. This is another banger, you know? Banger after banger.
I wish I could hear it.
This one, the top good songs. Just get Spotify Premium.
I mean, I had it, but I switched to YouTube Premium. Sorry. I'm that guy.
You're gonna get some hate from people
I
that
know.
only do Spotify now.
I accept it though. I accept the bullying.
Okay, I can't join this. Yeah, me either. Do we have a... I think we have to... That's annoying, but I think we're gonna have to get another player from SF. Yeah. Which is a shame, because I think the 8.6 player, I think Shadowman13, has recently taken the 8.6 downhill Sadamine record, I think. I think I saw it broken the other day.
You think?
Yeah, I'm like...
That's interesting.
By a 10th or something?
Yeah. That's true. You're right. OTAG Wizard. 404,580.
So
He's got a 404,682. So difference by 100 milliseconds.
Which is impressive, but I don't know. ES, when he switched from the FD to the 8.6, he just turned into an absolute monster. And he's just collecting on his 8.6 times like infinity stones. Because I think he's got another good time on 03 limit. That's true. Yeah, not working. SF needs to sub a player, which is unfortunate because they're probably were quite convinced they were going to win the downhill, but now they've had to change players. We're wasting time now. I don't know. I'm hesitant to disqualify anyone for like taking too long because I don't know how much.
Right. So guys, how's your dinner been?
Dinner.
Did you enjoy it? What have you had?
Dinner.
Yes. What kind of food have you guys been eating? I can already see Lucky going, pasta, pasta. Ooh.
Another banger. This is literally banger after
Pizza,
banger.
rice and egg. Mamma mia.
Yeah, it will be people in what, Eastern Europe and Asia who would be that kind of time.
I mean, food's always good before a race. It's can't drive hungry.
Can't drive hungry. Can't drive hungry.
Stuff yourself with Mackie D's and you know. And
that has not been.
Chips flying all over the 86. Well, fries. Left and right.
I don't know about you, but McDonald's is not hitting the same as it used to anymore.
You're getting old.
The happy
Your taste buds are degrading.
the Happy Meal ain't so happy anymore. You must drive hungry so that you want to finish faster to get eating. That's also another way to spin that.
If you're hungry, you have less weight. You by 2 kilos. So basically, if you eat, you get more weight, so you get more top speed and you get more traction on the road. That's how it works. 2 kilos matters a lot. Easy 100 milliseconds every corner.
Okay, last attempt. I'll allow a last attempt, but this is the last one. This is... What are they, American? Tequilas. Tequilas. He thought you said tequilas instead of kilos, and then like kilogram.
No, kilos, yeah, kilogram.
That's gotta be quite amusing.
Gosh.
It's not working, Okay.
Alright, well, drivers, I think. Because this is gonna take too long.
We have a fan favorite, a channel favorite, Miata Store is gonna be subbing in.
Oh no, I was clipped. Oh fuck.
Recast. Post. Recast. Huh?
I was clipped with the Happy Meal.
Clipped with a Happy Meal, what?
Yeah.
No one seems to be even getting in lobbies beforehand. It seems to be everyone just kind of creating it when it's happening, which is a bit annoying because it means that this traverse is, or the transition is so slow.
Yeah, we're getting. Oh, finally we got it sorted.
Okay, well, I hope they put the right person leading or not, but at this point I
hope
think
this is correct.
it doesn't really matter at this point. You just need a race. Procrastinating rivals. EG6, EG6. I think SF do have the upper hand here.
That's just there.
Adds an element of mystery into every race. Will it work this time? Bruh.
Are they both keyboard?
I have no idea. I literally have zero idea.
Looks like.
I suppose you're looking for like some janky movements that look
Yeah,
like a
that's what I'm
dive move.
trying to find.
Miata Stoya. What a name.
Might be on controller, I don't know. Maybe low sense, but.
Yeah, that's a good point. If they're keyboard and low sense, do you have any way of telling? Probably not.
I mean, you can when you find the tapping for the steering.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But
Probably.
I mean, there's a lot of people that tap with the controller as well, so it it kind of it's just hard to say.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. There are a lot of Are there a lot of keyboard Civics? Who was
think
keyboard
that,
Civic?
I think you can see that this throttle control is quite.
Which one? The red car.
Yeah, the red car.
I don't know. It seems like I think Miata still has got a better
Also,
time.
I can't hear it very well, so but it's fine.
I'm willing to say that they're both controlled. I think Miata's still going a bit deep there.
Yeah.
4:30. How can you tell it's 4:13 pace when we're only 2 minutes in? How do you do that? I don't understand how people just go. Oh yeah, that's about yeah, 4:13. I have no clue. I get it wrong when I'm like literally 10 seconds away from the line. I think there's a bit of a mistake from me. I just still there, just touching guardrails left, right.
That gap is getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I think this last minute sub probably isn't what SF have well, anticipated at all. Probably. Oh wait, song request. Song request. Where is it? Oh, where is it? Bruh. Now I can't find it. Now it's buried. Bled song request.
Yeah, if you're ever doing song requests, you should probably put it in as early as possible before the race.
I mean,
or like a whole race before, and then say that it's for the next race. Just so that you're not, waiting for us to see it and then.
yeah, not.
And then it being late.
Oh, I can't find it now. It was something Ace. Futureland by Ace. That's it.
Flip that.
Future.
Yeah, the store's really fighting for it here, really trying to keep up. You can see him absolutely trying to work for every meter.
Let's see how they take the jump. This is always opting for
He
no
didn't go
jump.
for it, but Miata Store does, and shaves off a big gap.
Oh yeah, good move.
Oh, that's gonna be crucial for him now. To just stay close to that EG.
He just seems to be going too deep. Why does it
That's
block
where
off the
his pace
first
is.
letter? Something Bell 6666. Thank you for the follow.
So he's got just enough for the next round. But you can definitely see the pace difference there. Miata Store really just not having enough speed and overcooking the corners.
Yeah, I think that might be nerves, I think, from Miatastor's side, because I know for a fact that he's got quite a good time here, I think, but in PvP I know he definitely does struggle with the nerves.
He's got to really maintain the focus and shrug the nerves off, because if he keeps going like that, he's not going to get very far.
No, that's true. Because this is when it really matters, you know. You can be as fast as you want in time attack, but if you can't do it in the PvP, then it's ultimately a bit
useless.
Yeah, it's not ideal. I'm new. What can I? I'm new. That can do. I do if I suck at modding game. We don't have to mod the game. You can just play the game.
I'm not sure that's English, you know, but
Probably not. There's a lot of words that just don't make sense, but yeah, you can just join. I don't know if you can see the chat beforehand, but we can paste those links again. There they are. British. There you go. So you can.
There we go. Yeah, found it.
So the initial Unity Discord is just the base game, and then the Rushing Rivals one is the game as you see it, where we've we've got absolute to change and add things to the game. So yeah. But this time, Miata's absolutely cruising. Look at that gap.
Yeah, this link is also just under the stream if you haven't seen that before. Oh wow.
Yeah, it's just. Oh, he's
He's
going a
built
bit
the
deep there.
focus back now. He did go wide though.
Yeah. Recast seems a bit all over the place.
Definitely not enough to bring Regis back into the game, but
Nah, depending on the
more
jump.
focused.
Depending on how the jump goes, yeah.
You know, now that he's in front, he doesn't have to work with the pressure. He's got such a big gap that the pressure has kind of just, you know, disappeared. There's nothing stopping him from making a big mistake at the moment.
No, but there's not much pressure on him to make that mistake, like you say. So
yeah.
That's interesting. The first round was really close. It looked like Miatasaur was going to get dropped, but then he just pulls out this, like, what, 50, 60 meter lead? Crazy. Crazy the difference when you lock in.
I mean, same thing happened earlier with Lakai.
Yeah.
Had a very important, you know, had a mistake that wasn't too bad. Managed to gain back like the meters that he had lost, but just the fact that he was making mistakes in the very first 3 corners, it was not something you want to see.
No.
At a high level kind of pace.
Yeah, I suppose it's probably better to make the mistakes earlier though, isn't it? I think we're going on board with Miatasaur, see how he's doing. A little bit of a wide line there. I don't know how much lag had that to play, but yeah. Even bigger lead, I think that is. It's probably stretching on 80 to 100 meters now. Don't know if that's lag or if he's just going a bit wide and grazing the rails. Don't think that jump was too great though. These corners are really wide. But yeah, convincing win nonetheless.
Definitely a pace difference here.
Going for a handbrake slide at the end. 11. Look at that. It's better than the prediction. And we've done the uphill.
You're gonna say insane, but better than the prediction indeed. Definitely a good time.
And we are back to Akina now. Uphill, Akina.
Let's see those power cars.
Yeah, Maki in the Silati, I imagine.
I would really love to see an FD, but
No, I don't think you will. Akina, my love. Is it cruising mode on this? What do you mean cruising mode?
I have no idea what.
The language barrier, I think that is.
Yeah.
And it'll be Spitfire.
Maybe he's like referring to races. There's no free roam, no. No free roam, it's only time attack and PvP battles.
Actually, I think you might see an FD actually.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Well, FD it is. Let's see how well the FD does. Gonna really just
Mackie.
straights here.
FD still 80.
I think Slate's got some potential for pressure in those corners. And we'll have to see how Ronimar decides to fight that off.
Yeah, I suppose that's just...
Or an okay jab for him to work with. The same starting jab, but... Oh,
I think FD gets that a bit wrong.
There. Just doing really well with the... Just lighting the corners. Uh-oh.
That's internet, that's internet. And where did the
vanished.
FD go?
Well.
Is he gonna come back?
Well,
oh, there he is, there he is, there he is.
He's back.
Look at that, just a little small intercommission.
That's why they call him the Ghost of Akina. Just vanishes and appears. Oh, around the inside. Well, that FD is gonna have too much power. Goes a wee bit wide. Don't know what Mac is gonna be able to do here. But as we said earlier, those corners are really gonna help the Salete.
Oh, it's a side by side. Or maybe not.
Yeah, once again, it's one of those battles where you have like a Miata versus an EG, you know, the cornering will be so much better, but there's not much you can do in the straights. Power is just too much. He's gonna have to maybe cancel him.
Yeah.
Just tapping him is gonna, you know, make his turbo fall off. And
side by side blind attack. No, not side by side. Yes, blind attack. What is
hard
that?
watching this. FD is making some magician moves, some Harry Potter spells being casted here. Once again, some voodoo
side by
magic.
side? No.
Slate doesn't have space here. Makes it work. Giving him way too much space, allowing him to fight back for it. Makes... Oh wow, okay. I'm so lost because of all the
lagging, yeah. Bets for the next direction, please. I don't have any control over that. I'm not sure. Kenny, you don't have any control over that, do you? Bets and stuff?
Bets, no.
No.
Nothing.
So, that'll be Honey, and Honey's probably dipped, so... We're gonna bet
Wonderful.
with... just say your bet. Yeah, say your bet. Who do you think's gonna win? Ronimar or Mackie? No changing. Winner gets 50,000 frogs.
Oh. That was, I don't think that was intentional, but it's... This battle is definitely going to be tough for,
Judging.
for both players here.
And judging, yeah.
And judges, yeah.
Ayo, who kissed? What? I mean, they're touching each other, I guess. 550 on SF. Okay, is that which for the map? For the direction? I assume direction. The uphill.
Yeah, I would assume so. Oh. Oh, no, never mind. Okay.
I think that's a mistake from Mackie resetting.
That is a mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna cost him everything. And they're on the last sector, I think, here coming up as well.
Acting a shortcut. No, one of the cars is Mike. What? What are you talking about, Shu? You're just going insane. This is really
Might have
like...
been me, because I am smoking, but...
Who knows? I mean, this is like all the time zones. You've got Ronamar, who's... Oh, no, he's not. I mean, he's Russia. And then you've got Mackie, Asia. And then you've got... I'm connecting EU, so... Oh, no, it's not US, so not all three. Bro is wall riding indeed. Taking the racing line with a grain of salt. But I don't think Mackie's anywhere to be seen. Potentially gave up, I'm not sure. And one of us celebrating his win off the map. It's going to end at some point, I assume. Mackie's given up, I think. Well, I don't even know. He's cheating, he's cheating. Do we have a conclusion on that race? I don't think we do. Like, I don't think the game concluded it.
I think I would call it a conclusion.
I mean, I would too.
I think there was too much of a gap there, really, for him to...
I mean, we have no idea, because if I disconnect, then...
We just have to wait for them to finish and see what are they saying?
Waiting. I think he'd win it either way, and I don't think... There's no reason to do it again.
Just wait.
Okay, so I just got disconnected. They won.
Yeah, so...
That's weird.
Okay, we just didn't get to see it. Okay, so Ronamar finished the uphill with the FD with a big enough gap, so that one goes to SF. And we'll move down onto the downhill.
Yeah, downhill, that's it.
See some more power cars once again.
Bye song gonna meet what? You're making...
I don't remember the last time I saw an 8.6 on that kind of downhill. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's not really played, is it?
I mean, I don't blame anyone. It's kind of slow car against like an SL80, you know?
Yeah, similar to like MX5 on like any map. You can't make a mistake, and even if you don't make a mistake, you still got the chance of losing as well. That's weird. I'm not able to connect. Come on, 02. Reconnect.
Why did you catch Stronolin with the gambling? 550 on the downhill as well.
I think you're the only one that betted, so I don't think you get any more frogs from that. I can't connect to that. That's not working.
Oh, can I do a song request? Hold on. Where's my...
Zero chip. I choose you. Yeah, it's not working though. That is annoying.
There we go. That's for the next race. Suka pizza.
What is that song name?
Everyone's gonna hate me for this. It's in the playlist.
I think it just has to be on Spotify because I can just add anything to queue. Sucker pizza, yeah.
Suka pizza. Yo. Shoot, calm down.
No. Resent.
Family friendly here, okay?
Sugar pizza.
Just waiting on the last downhill here, I believe. See what happens in this one.
That's gonna be funny. Starting
Yeah,
a lobby and then you don't give anyone an IP and then you go, is it working? Because I'm not
That is
scrolling
a
back.
funny title, Mr. Truck, I won't lie. Meme Unity. Or Nickel Meme. Nickel memed.
I don't know, I think my internet's just decided to absolutely go, no, too much of that. Seen too many races today.
This zero tier.
Nothing seems to be working.
Is it Radman or?
No, zero tier.
Okay, try Radman.
But I think they're both trying. I wish I could host a lobby and then watch the race. That'd make everything so much easier.
Let me explain something to these guys. Gosh.
See, he can get in. I can't seem to join him anymore. I don't know what's going on.
The same
I mean, I can
server.
try. Yeah, same server. I'm all connected. I mean, try. Oh, there we go. Oh, magic. And yeah.
Purple. Sorted. Circle pizza, please. Play it.
Yeah. I got it. I'm on it.
Oh yeah.
86 EG6. Some kind of playlist from which you have to pick the songs that are just sung on Spotify. I think some people say it's the playlist on Spotify, right? Honey's playlist of like 2,000 songs or something. Or some people open up to Spotify completely. I know I've played songs that aren't on the playlist. Like ES has got some interesting song requests. I mean, it seems to be all over the place currently.
I think it's fine as long as it's like reasonable and it's not like, you know, Shrek Europe or something along those, you know, ways.
Yeah, I suppose it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Spotify rather than local files or anything. Rick has making a bit of a mistake there. Types in the guardrail, but taking the Akina cut instead. Alternate line. But I think that's already 50 meters. ES has already got on him. Yeah. Look at that. 8.6 Acuna downhill. Not something you see every day. You don't see EG6 either.
8.6 is, I think, easier here for the pace than the EG.
Really? Easier?
Yeah, I would think so, because there's quite a lot of like precision with the throttle you have to do with the EG, whereas here you just, you know, full throttle dust it, brake drift, full throttle dust it, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking from experience,
Yeah,
really, 'cause
yeah.
it's,
You've done both, haven't you?
I mean, yeah, not so much with the AG, but I have a fair idea.
Hmm.
You know, the in a race with Genesis, we had what was it? We had a quite a good battle. Obviously, he beat me because he's top 1, best
Yeah.
player
Yeah.
for real. But yeah, no. Oh, what are we looking at here? Takumi breaks the laws of physics, but he's back.
I expect him to teleport
Oh,
really far
he's
ahead
gone.
soon. Back to
He's taking a
recap.
shortcut to the finish line.
Yeah. Kenny Coaching School, KCS. There's an idea if you wanted a team. The only thing that I would question is that the 8.6 is difficult to do consistently in PvP. That's the only kind of surprising information that I have that counters it.
Because the EG just slowed down on the straight. I think if you switch back to the 8.6, I think he's back.
Yeah.
He is.
Look at that magic. Yeah.
So
I think Rick has made a mistake there.
he shouldn't have waited. I don't know if that's just his own fault, really, but well, it is what it is. I mean,
Yeah. Hopefully it's not as bad for the players. So SF has gone for the strategy of optional lines, optimal lines instead of of map picks. They're just on a whole nother level to everyone else.
yeah, not much else going on here. Just Shadow kind of taking it home. I guess we can have a quick look about the player. He does like to overcook it a lot.
Yeah, but I think that's largely to do with the lag.
Possibly. Right.
But I mean, 4:19:20 at the end of the straight. I mean, you're looking at like definitely a sub 5, perhaps 57, 58. You're allowed to use instantaneous movement. What do you mean by that? Is it a joke? I'm so confused.
Well, here we go.
50.
Last corner. Grinding the fuck out the guardrail and into the finish line. What a wonderful finish there. 5 minutes. That's a pretty good time.
I think that is it. SF win the uphill, SF win the downhill.
5 minutes on the dot.
Yeah, I think that is SF. Yeah, 2-0.
There we go.
Win. I think the outcome was probably likely, you know?
Yeah, I think that one was a bit, you know, probably problematic with the latency and things, but with that all said, we've seen some crazy racing today.
Oh, definitely.
Some crazy overtakes with, you know, Evos, FCs, everything really. Close battling as well, some historical moments being made. Don't think there is much else to that.
No, you cannot have your 550 frogs. We're storing them.
Into the RR bank for the frogsters.
It's profit.
The frog bank. His commission is tagged.
Scammer gets scammed. Potentially. I mean, I don't know if anyone else will view your 550 frog bet. Anyone else? I think anyone else would honor it.
I don't think you can, to be honest.
No, I mean 550. You can't really do much with that. Maybe if it was 1,000, you might be asking, you know, a free song request within the stream, but there's not much else you can really do. But yeah, that's a good conclusion to all the races. Yeah, so what did we start off? We started off with PMA FC, PMA win 2-1, MMR LDL win 2-0, and then as do SF against Zero Fighter. Hopefully we can see another packed weekend, so get out there and challenge other teams. Let's go. But yeah, see you all next week then.
Donate to Absolute Coffee right now, or I kill you. You must show support. Do it. I did it. You should do it too. It's $1, you know, like buy my coffee, something. It helps a lot, and it keeps them working hard as well. So
yeah, any support is greatly appreciated. But yeah, get out there, challenge. Got some interesting updates coming. Suba, Rain, which I'm quite excited about.
and the car.
Oh, is that? Oh yeah, Integrity. That came out at last minute, didn't it? I didn't realize he was gonna add that. This update at least. But yeah, got some good things to look forward to. But yeah, see you all next week then.
Bye bye.